Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Benny, a true nerd, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Dust, where you join me in, well, I'd say Lake Mead, but there's a fairly important part of that equation missing, which is the lake, which just seems to have, gone away. And yeah, there's a heavily booby-trapped and executed NCR camp down the lake that we discovered the end of last time. So, we'll go over there and check that out, but not quite first, because first, well, thank you to the comments who pointed out I did actually miss something, and thankfully, because of the way I can actually, have multiple saves in this, and it's not like in Fallout 4 Frost, we can actually nip back and have a little look-see at what I missed. You see, over here in the King's hideout, it's not just the King and the note by his body, there were two notes here on the counter. So, we probably should look at those too, given we've actually, made the effort to come here and all of that. So here we go, Evacuation Notes Part 1. Now we're all settled in, I figure I ought to write down what happened for posterity's sake. 2 days ago, King gave the signal. We marched out into the streets and rallied what forces we could. The guys over at the Wrangler lived up to their promise, a ridiculous amount of C4. Rumour has it they scavenged it for some old powder gang stash. Even with all those explosives, we just barely got a hole in the gate. We only managed to pull a couple of high rollers out when the NCR swooped in. That's when things got ugly. Now, when they say the gate and high rollers, logically that would be the gate from Freeside into the strip. So yeah, one of two ways you access the strip, either through Freeside or via the monorail. Now that strongly suggests that that gate has been closed up. Because yeah, even with a big effort from Freeside and high explosives, they only briefly managed to lock it down, and NCR might be there now. That was just going in the Freeside way, it's not going to be easy. But then again, going in McCarran's hardly going to be a walk in the park either. Part 2. We tried to hold them back long enough for the civilians to get out. There were just too many of them. The Garretts, God bless them, and their crew volunteered to stay behind while we got out. We all assumed they were done for, but last night we got word they were hiding in the sewers, fighting a guerrilla war against those bastards. I'm going to go ask the King if me and the boys can go out and join them. So potentially, somewhere in the sewers, the Garretts might actually still be active and might even be, well, they're probably not going to be friendly because nothing ever is. Still, nice to know that's there. So, back over to formerly Lake Mead, and yeah, we now have ourselves a bit more information about what's going on. NCR seem to have closed up the strip. And that would mean, how do I get in? If that door's potentially sealed, and well, that would suggest McCarran and the monorail might be the only way in. We'll have to see about that. Now, before we head down into the lake proper, let's also just check out Camp Alpha, because I totally heard gunshots around here. Let's just see if by any chance there's some nice easy pickings in this part of the world. Oh, there we go. There's some more gunfire, so someone's fighting something. And, oh, danger, 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 danger. Alright, someone's a little bit annoyed at me. Any more ghouls coming out of the hills, or I don't know. Right now, I'm just a nice little campground. Now, someone's around here, and they're firing a lot of bullets at something. Alright, gunfire seems to have stopped. But I'm not... Nope, never mind. Still plenty of gunfire. Oh, hello. I just saw smoke over there. Survivor. Wounded but not critically. Alright. Question is, can I keep my distance from him? If I can keep my distance, that would be marvellous. Let's just stay over here for the time being. Make sure nothing else is sneaking up on me. Yeah. Let's just get on the high ground. Have a little look-see at your camp. I see one survivor. I don't see anyone else. Alright, that works for me. And just wait for that to be done. Alright, good. Anyone else feel like showing up? No. That might have been slightly overkill, that rifle, but screw it. I just wanted to be sure. Better safe than sorry. Now keep it quiet. Last time we were at a camp like this, somebody was seated with their back to me. Survivor camp. Yeah, fine. Now, they were fighting something here. Oh. Right, check the tents one by one. Oh, there's a good amount of corpses here. I approve of the good amount of corpses here. There's a lot of loot and ammo to be got out of this place. I think we're good. We're absolutely spot on, in fact. Marvellous. Okay. So, looks like there was a big fight. There was only one survivor. Just double check there's no one. No, we're good. Nice and quiet. And that means that I can help myself to, yeah, whatever happened here exactly. Oh my goodness, is that backpack large? Because I think it flipping is. Wait, what's my backpack exactly? That is... okay. I'd be sacrificing an agility. And I wouldn't actually be getting 10 additional pounds because the backpack itself has weight. So yeah, I'd actually only be gaining £7 because, sure, I gain 10, but then I lose 3. Yeah, that's got to be worth doing regardless. So that gets my total weight capacity up to 120, and that is, I think, also... Right now I've got Brahmin steak for strength +1. I just had a quick snack. And yeah, I'm also getting strength +3 off alcohol. Okay! So that's with strength already boosted up to 10. That's fine. That might drop a bit yet. Fine. Alright, let's see what else we got here. There's these things. These are super light. Makeshift particle rifle. DPS is only 19. Damage is 25. And it also comes with the benefit of a little bit of damage over time. Weighs 12, though. Maybe, but probably not. Honestly, I don't have enough electron charge packs to sort that out. Now, who are all of you guys? And how did you all end up dead? Exactly. Alright, I see those corpses and then one more over here. They're all marked as... oh no, 2 more over here. Right, well... okay, 2 groups of survivors just killed each other, I guess. A couple of submachine guns, that's total flipping garbage. Definitely don't want any of that because, yeah, I don't have the ammo to be using automatics, and automatics aren't great. But I will take 26 bullets of... oh, wait a little bit, mind. If I happen to come across another one of the .45 pistols, they're actually pretty decent. That's valuable, but there's nowhere to sell it. Leave it. Yeah, just leave that. Fine. And even flipping more .45. Ah, where did I drop that pistol? Oh, it's back at the bar, close by to Boulder City. Okay, potentially I could actually go and pick that up at some point. Also, worth keeping in mind, I am still technically wearing the veteran outfit right now, which isn't actually that good. I should probably be looking for something new to swap that out for, because melee weapon +2, strength +1, damage threshold only 6. I can definitely do better. In fact, yeah, the hat's only got damage threshold 2, and nothing else. I should probably be on the lookout for a new hat or helmet. Oh, this'll do. .308. That's... wait, I don't actually have anything that uses that right now. Still, it's nice. Luck +1 for the Blackjack Duster. Of course, recycled one of the potential rewards from Lonesome Road. And I'll take a Nuka-Cola as well. Getting sleep down a little bit. That's worth having. Leave that be, however. Come on, someone actually have some decent armor. Actually, with all this extra weight, maybe I can actually go over to combat armor. I'll take 10mm, thank you. That's leather armor. That's a flat 6. That's quite poor. That is... battle rifle. Okay, I don't have much 308 yet. Yes, only 2 rounds and 1 junk. It's definitely not worth swapping back to... ooh! A hollow rifle. Okay, from Dead Money. That thing as well, it's good when it's fully upgraded and in good condition. Honestly, I'm not convinced that's going to work for me, no. And while going over to that combat armor would be great. 25 weight. I just can't justify that, surely. Alright, thirst is starting to get worse, and yeah, none of these items are going to work for me. Fine, have a quick just scout around here. 10 bajillion bedroll kits. Ooh, dirty water. I'll be having all of that, thank you. Together with... ooh, mines. Wouldn't mind some mines, you know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Frag mine. Homemade grenades. More homemade grenades. More homemade grenades. Little Molotov and a pulse. Plenty of pulse, actually. Now, pulse is interesting. Because, yeah, if I actually run into another power armor person, little pulse grenade wouldn't hurt at all. And even better, magnum rounds and 8 junk. Beautiful. And every single easy box is now worth apparently 54 XP. So actually, it's a pretty damn good way of leveling up. Not so bad at all. Okay. Final one over here, and we've got ourselves a few communicators, no notes, pencil. Ooh, lads, life, completely useless, but whatever. And even more. Ah, can't do that one, tragically, boo. And don't forget as well, one campfire. I'm pretty sure I can make myself. Don't make that. I can make one dog steak. Food is getting a bit worryingly low right now. I need to actually go on a little hunting expedition. Actually, I should probably have... I should have looped round and got those dogs by Boulder City. They'd have been good, but no matter. We're okay for the time being. Okay, night has set in at this point. Probably best. How bad is my tiredness right now? It's probably starting to get there. 300. Okay. Lake Las Vegas is just round the corner if I can get to it. And it's night. Probably worth getting a few hours sleep till morning right here. And is there a proper bed or am I just down on the ground? I think I might just be down on the ground. Oh well. The problem is, yeah, your other meters go crazy while you're sleeping. So I'm only going to do... Yeah, we've only got ourselves a nice little quick 6 hours there. And that was pretty much spot on because sleep is just above 0. Food is right at the point of 400. Meaning strength is now at -2. Thirst is up to 500, meaning I'm slowly starting to lose perception and endurance. The strength is a problem. The food is also an issue. Right, do the dog steak right now. That's only worth... Oh, that's probably only worth 65 because my survival is down. Because my actual endurance is down. Because, oh, we've got a bit of a weird catch-22 here. Actually, it's still 40. That's pretty fine. You know what? Screw it. We just need to start getting that moving in the right direction. In fact, do I have any other food? Or are we actually in a bit of trouble here food-wise? No, that's literally all I've got. I've got myself a giant pile of booze. I've not got basically any other food. Right, we need to go hunting, yes. Okay, tiny bit of water, tiny bit of food. That'll keep me going. Am I still over capacity right now? Yes. Technically, I'm at 117 out of 105. Oh dear. Right, that's off the back of strength being 7. Well, that's okay. Because I can keep myself going with booze. Lots and lots of lovely flipping booze. Just keep doing the blimey, I'm carrying 11 vodka right now. Right, well, let's just keep doing that. Everything will be okay. This was a good place to come, however. I did need to get myself, yeah, a little bit of a rest. Now, down into formerly Lake Mead. Let's figure out what's going on down there. And actually, it seems... Yeah, seems pretty quiet, actually. Good. Let's pick up the pace. It was definitely quiet. Oh! One feral ghoul roamer. Way over there. Don't need to worry about that. Yeah, if I just basically get down into the actual lake. Last time I was down here, no one actually... Oh, that's a cliff, actually. That's become a cliff now. Right, maybe find a nicer way down. This'll do. So, heading through the lake bed... Heading in a, yeah, northeasterly direction towards the camp. Now, that's the direction I want to go, because from where I am right now, towards the south of the lake, heading in a northeasterly direction would logically be taking me towards the Bomber and Lake Mead cave. That, yeah, we did know that was going to be a thing. That was known. And as people have also been reminding me, don't forget when I actually get myself crippled, we do have Hydra. There's a bit of a risk of addiction to it, but yeah, we're okay. We should be... Actually, is there addiction risk to Hydra? I mean, it's a drug, so there should be. Normally it just doesn't say if there's an addiction risk. So, yeah, we'll probably just do that, but there's a chance I'll just walk into some more mines yet, because I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, I'm pretty sure those mines are in fact buried powder charges, which are very, very, very hard to see and VATs can't detect. Like right there. Like right there. I was actually looking for them on that occasion and I walked into them anyway. Still, we've made it over here. Everything's fine. Destroyed NCR camp. Right, so the whole thing was booby-trapped after we were done. And people also pointed out, yeah, the line of NCR not just an execution. There's something beyond it. Everything was laid out in a particular position for a particular reason. I'll take 15 flame of fuel as well, thank you. It was spelling something. Bit hard to see from this angle. And... from the other side. That reads NCR. And while it's not entirely clear, and I don't want to walk over there because I'll probably explode, people were saying that is supposed to be a slightly rude word. That these guns and people have been laid out in such a way as spells flip the NCR. So, this is all very interesting indeed. Let's just, finish exploring this place, and then we'll do some Hydra to sort out my limbs and whatnot. And don't forget, Wasteland Survival Guide. That's very, very welcome indeed, so I can squeeze just a little bit more out of each item of food. Ah, yes, and I didn't really notice this before. The barrels on the bottom of here confirm my original theory. This isn't actually really an NCR camp. This here is the floating scavengers platform from the base game. But it's sunk to the bottom because there's no water. So yeah, this thing used to float and be where lake lurks were. But at some point, the NCR moved in to try and occupy it and, well, they had a bit of a bad time of it. Somebody killed a very big number of NCR, despite the fact they seem to be pretty much the most powerful local faction left. Which raises some slightly worrying questions about what's about to happen to me. I also need to be really careful here. I'm actually running out of ways to heal myself pretty fast, because food provides a bit of healing, sure, but the drinks don't. I think, yeah, purified water does, sure, but I'd rather not waste that now when Lake Las Vegas is just round the corner. But yeah, the other drinks for the most part. Actually, I've got the quartz. Yeah, screw it, why not? It's night right now, go ahead. So, now the world is all a little bit on the blue side, but on the plus side, I'm going to get my health back in a hurry without having to use any of my stim packs. So, this is probably not the worst idea I've ever had. Might be a bit close, but, you know, not the absolute worst. Oh, thing I've just noticed. So, overlooking the camp, we've actually got ourselves a chair. Somebody decided to set a chair up over there. Now, there'd be no reason that chair was there in the base game, because this whole area ought to be underwater. Okay. This is interesting. Ooh, I'm also mixing together vodka and Coke right now. Alright, fine, I'm getting fancy with my drinks. I feel like going up there might not be a terrible idea. Now, how would I climb up there, however? Looks like there might be a way to do it going... Yeah. Starting from there and working my way up, I can probably get up to that little platform. I want to stay off the ground if at all possible, and bloody hell, everything's wearing off and so forthing. Oh, I've almost got it. Come on, New Vegas. Just New Vegas my way, just jump button. There we go. Right. Got up to here. Not sure I was really supposed to get up here, but it'll do as a starting point. And then just jump. Jump, jump, and we're on the right, yeah, we're on the right plane here. I'm back to being, oh dear, I'm back to being hungry with my advanced starvation. This, in all fairness, is probably a much safer way to navigate than on the actual lake bed floor. Aha! I thought so. We've got ourselves, like the view, and uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit more of a clear view as to what was supposed to be written. And scribbled there just in case. I'm a bit nervous that picking this up's about to trigger something, but... Alright, we'll see. You're about to like it even more. Oh dear. Yeah! I figured that might be about to happen. So, this place is just basically booby-trapped to hell. I got it, that's absolutely fine. Nothing around here can be trusted, any of that business, okay. Now, if I pick the broken detonator up and then take a step away, any chance can that detonator be used to... Okay, that's not a weapon, so I can't trigger it. Alright. Yeah, it's just junk. That's just junk, so nothing I can do with that thing. And if I take that note, then explosions. Okay. Basically, don't trust anything. Anything in this lake at all. Where am I right now? I'm in the middle of the lake, pretty much. Now, the bomber should be more like over here. And a cave, I think, over here. So I need to head east from where I am. Or, if I want to get to Camp Golf, directly to the west. So, let's start off here, heading east, and seeing what we can find around the bomber. Because there's clearly a story in this lake bed. And good news, the quartz has finally worn off. Which means I can actually see... Well, actually, I can see a lot worse. I could see a lot better when there was actually, you know, quartz, but now I can't so much. So, alright, maybe it wasn't so much a good thing. Maybe I was happy when I had the quartz vision. Though the dam's looking nice, just kind of, you know, right there. Just its little silhouette in the distance, that's kind of cool. Though, yeah, not really working so much as a dam anymore. I mean, I guess that makes sense. If someone really, really wanted to hurt the NCR, or drive the NCR out, then potentially leaving the dam as being completely useless would be the way to do it. I mean, that's literally one of Yes Man's plans. You can render the dam as basically broken down and can't be used anymore, and then the NCR will leave because they've got no reason to stay. So, maybe someone did that, except they did it by draining the entire lake, which feels like a slightly labour-intensive way of doing this. Right, let's just get down over here. And then try and get back up onto the rocks as high as possible. Though maybe we're outside of mine territory now. Possibly it was just that camp that was heavily mined up. If we're lucky... I mean, I'm not seeing any more explosions. Oh, hello. Spore carrier. That's of interest. Okay. What's a spore carrier doing? Never mind, we're still very much in mine territory. Yeah, we're still in mine territory. Now I know that, I may as well just run forward and... Okay. So, this place is full of complete dick invisible mines. Gotcha. Probably the safest thing to do is just drop down onto these rocks over here. And then immediately cross over to these rocks over here. And just stay off the floor. Because I can see something over there. So just, maybe just jump as soon as you possibly can. Get over here, and then stay back onto the high ground. It seems like on the high ground, there aren't mines. Those are only in the floor. Fine. Now I know that. What am I looking at over there? Presumably, the bomber. Well, actually, assuming the bomber's even there, logically, this is post the end of New Vegas. The bomber shouldn't be there. The bomber should have been raised by the courier, and then after that point, then... Oh. Hello. Gunfire. The bomber should already have been raised by the courier, and then actually, you know, used in the second battle of Hoover Dam. And that up there, that'll be, what's it called? Calville. So that means, if you follow that in a straight line, you ought to get to the bomber. Problem is, yeah, some of that's really steep. Not sure I can actually walk up that. Stick to the plan here. Stick onto the rocks as far as possible. Stay off the ground. Stay on the rocks. Still no sign of trouble down here, but I know something's over there. And I don't trust it one little bit. Actually, I might be able to climb up here. And we finally got daylight coming in too. I don't trust this, but... Come on, don't explode, don't explode, don't explode. Just don't explode for just like... 2 minutes. There we go. Right, okay. Now get up onto the rocks and jump and jump. Okay. High up and 2 things. Ah, the bomber is still there. The bomber is still there. Okay. So. No sign of any trouble. Peaceful. For now, at least. But... this place is probably still mined the hell up. My thirst is starting to get out of control. I need to get over to Lake Las Vegas at some point. Now, if I needed to start picking likely candidates for who's responsible for all of this... Joshua Graham? Extremely competent military person. Helped the actual people in Zion learn how to use traps and whatever. Possibly a good candidate. Don't explode, don't explode, don't explode. Thank you. But then again, did Graham really have any lasting beef with the NCR? Kind of feels like he was more bothered about, you know, the actual Legion than anything else. Alright. The bomber looks... Actually, the bomber might be a safe way to cross over. Though I'd rather stick on the rocks if I can. Like, the rocks have so far proven reliable. Right, round the tail end of the bomber. Might be able to get close enough to it to actually... Actually, there's a box there. It's almost certainly a trap, though, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Hello. Right. What do we have over here? The tomb. Keep out. Flag. And... Dead bear. Of course, yeah. Same as by the dam. The symbolism of the dead bear. Okay. Probably explosives. And we've got troop skeletons. Nothing major there. Literally a bear trap by a ladder. Not exactly friendly here. And... House. Circle in the sky. Symbol. This is probably going to explode, by the way. Well, I haven't exploded yet. Here lies a killer. Here lies a saviour. Here lies a father. Here lies a courier. Shot once, buried twice, walked the sands and rolled the dice. Fought the bull and whipped the bear, but never had a chip to spare. Is any road as lonesome as the road you pave yourself? Is any road as lonesome as the tomb? So this is where the courier... Alive or dead, though? And oh, hello. Hello. I'm in danger immediately. What's that? That's just fire. Okay, probably best to go over to the most powerful stuff I've got. Oh. I'm hearing something firing. And it's... not at me. Open the door to the tomb. Ah! That ladder's technically like a doorway. And we've got ourselves... more. Oh! Oh, it's the courier! Except now he's a Sith Lord. This is interesting. Okay, go. Ow! He didn't seem like he was that tough, actually. I wonder if I actually could kill the courier. I mean, I felt like a headshot felt like it was pretty strong, actually. Round here. Where is he? He's round there. I just need to get close enough to get the VATS on him. There we... Where did you just go? Oh! Okay, try this a few times. We can pull this off, probably. Well, maybe not. There we go. Come on. There you go. Courier. Couple of shots in the head for you, please. If we get a crit... We did get a crit. Oh, flip, I've killed me. And he's only worth... He's worth 45 XP. Okay, I'm going to be honest. He went down a bit too easy there. He went down a little bit too easy. Hello. Right. So... Card, breathing mask. A special gun. With a weight of 10, damage of 61. And some armor piercing. Elite riot gear. Ooh. That's sexy. That's pretty damn sexy there. Weight 23. That's pretty high, but it's only, I think, 15 higher than what I've got. I think what I've got now on is 8. Bone saw. Metal box. Yeah, plenty of boxes around here. Ooh, medical brace. Ooh, I can actually use that to create a splint. Oh, hello. Who are you? A tribal. Right, someone who wandered in. By any chance you... Oh, you're not Yes Man, or maybe you were once upon a time. Transcribed audio log. Alright, what do we have here? The following is a text translation of audio recorded 2301. They tried to pin this on me, you know, all of this. After Hoover Dam, the NCR had a price on my head. They said I was a terrorist, a war criminal. All I did for Vegas. I did for Vegas. Coughing, price on my head. Now you've come for it. Screaming, dull thud. Now, this raises an interesting question. That would suggest that what actually occurred was not the actual NCR ending. It was the Mr. House ending. Or maybe Yes Man. Because, yeah, what I did for Vegas. Maybe a Yes Man ending where you treat the NCR pretty benevolently. Except, don't all the Yes Man endings involve... No, because Mr. House's plan involves Ooh, I'd need to look up all of the ending slides to remember whether that's the case or not. Interesting. So, what else, my good man, did you have? Oh, there's more down here. Yeah, oh, of course there is. You know what Lake Mead Cave looks like. Normally you just swim through here, but alright. Have a little look-see round here. See what we can find. This might get us very nicely set up, though. I doubt I can afford to actually carry the gun out with me, which is a shame. But then, I'm never going to have the ammo for it, so I guess there would be no point taking it with me. Bedroll, campfire. Yeah, nothing too major going on in here. Pretty basic little camp. Mostly it's just what's on his body. Well, I can't turn down this gear. Ah, but it's even worse than I thought, however. My veteran gear was giving me strength +1. Right now my strength is... that's at 8, and that's been boosted. That's been boosted quite significantly already. Yeah, that's under the effect of alcohol. I don't know if I can actually physically take any of this gear with me. And yeah, the courier at some point got sick. Too many rads or something. Also, oh, I'm so sorry, Courier's Brain, because I just killed you and you're one of the best characters in Old World Blue, so I'm very sorry. Oh, and even better, I can actually swap my makeshift breathing mask for an actual breathing mask. More effective, lighter, comes with an extra damage threshold. Oh yeah, every time, thank you. But yeah, I need to leave that thing. I can't afford to be carrying around a weight 10 gun, as powerful as it is. But then if I could, how am I going to pull any of this off? The problem is I've got no ammo for it. I'm never going to find more ammo for that. Like, that's a rare ammo sort. The simple problem is I'm carrying around too much booze from the bar. And all I can do is drink it all or leave some of it here. I'm suffering from critical dehydration. Okay. That's fine. I can do some water to offset that. I'd rather not waste this water, to be honest, but things are starting to get... oh, the food situation's really dicey. That's my problem right there. Strength -2 is screwing me over badly. Even on heavy amounts of booze, I'm still only at strength 8 right now. Now, sure, I could start doing drugs, but I'd rather not get addicted to even more substances. Alright, leave behind the 9mm pistol. I'm basically out of ammo for it, and they're all over the place anyway. That's not a big loss. Now, right now, I'm also holding a leather belt and a medical brace. As soon as I come off the booze, I'll be intelligent enough to convert that into a new splint, which will be very, very useful indeed. So just take those off. I'm already down to 114 out of 110. For some reason, I'm carrying around a bunch of empty soda bottles. I should probably get rid of them as well. Right. I've just been accumulating a bit of heavy junk in my miscellaneous that could do with being got rid of. And after that, just one drink of booze, and we're good. Also, I accidentally took the wrong breathing mask before, so that's now as it should be. And with that, Doc Mitchell has pretty much just, yeah, stolen everything off the body of the courier. And is looking pretty damn badass for it, it must be said. But we do have bigger problems. How exactly am I going to, you know, not actually die of starvation? Oh, bloody hell. More securitrons. But why? Why are there so many securitrons here? What would be... why? Were they on his side? Were they sent to kill him? By house? Or were these all... oh. Could these all be Yes Man? Different iterations of Yes Man that he killed because he got a little bit angry at them. Interesting. Also, is like the crashed car and a bunch of stuff still in here. Yeah, okay. There's some stuff still dotted around here. Any chance we've actually got ourselves... where's that suitcase? Ah, here we go. The actual, yeah, ammo boxes and a few little bits and pieces. Suitcases, giant piles of pre-war money. Everyone knows giant piles of pre-war money. Giant piles of pre-war money, great. Lad's life, yep, giant piles of pre-war money. More securitrons. It's just a big securitron graveyard, and yeah, the actual robbery that crashed into this cave before the end of the world, still there. Right, okay, let's get out of here. I need food. Like, I need food, like, so much now. That's going to be a problem. Because sooner or later, I'm actually going to be able to, yeah, not carry around this new armor anymore. Then I'm going to be in a whole world of hurt. Now you're probably wondering, John, why are you back at Ranger Station Alpha when, like, you were all the way on the other side of the lake? So, I tried to leave the tomb, and New Vegas just kind of got into one of its crashy moods. So, no matter what I did, every time I actually left the tomb, it just crashed to desktop. Exactly the same way. Look this up online. This is a known bug. It's not common. It just sort of happens sometimes. And when it does happen to people, there is no known solution to it. Basically, you're just stuck in a great big crash circle forever. There is no reliable solution. So I had no choice but to basically force the game with console commands to teleport me to the nearest location. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't teleport over to the... Hello, Sky. Nice thing you just did there. I couldn't teleport over to the actual destroyed NCR camp because that's a new thing, or rather it used to be the Scavengers camp, but the Scavengers camp isn't the same diddly-diddly-dee. Basically, I just needed to find an actual location that exists both in the base game and exists here, so therefore the actual cell name would be unchanged. And I found Ranger Station Alpha. So I've teleported myself over here, basically forcing a fast travel, even though that's normally disabled. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cheat, but I didn't really have much of an option because New Vegas, you know, it likes crashing. It's kind of its favourite hobby, in fact. Anyway, that's not my priority right now. Let's focus on the important bits and pieces here. So yeah, I've actually found the tomb because technically I did go in and do all of that. So everything you've just seen did actually happen. It's just, yeah, I've teleported myself from inside the tomb back over here because I didn't really have much of a choice. Now I need to get over to Camp Golf because nice body of water. I could do with a nice body of water. Let's see if I can find a way to get over to Lake Las Vegas. Have a nice big drink and ideally... Actually, I'm quite close by to, yeah, the 188, and not too far away from... I could nip over and get those dogs, you know. In fact, yeah, that's got to be the cleverest thing to do right now. Let's just see if I can head straight south and actually intercept the dogs, because they would have been about here. So actually, those dogs are pretty bloody close by. Do a quick beer as well, just to keep myself going... Because, yeah, water's getting out of control. I need to just stabilise all of my... Yeah, here we are. Like, literally right here. Literally, this will be close by to Boulder City. So the dogs should be just around the corner. It looks like I should be able to... Yeah, I should just be able to climb straight back up here after I'm done. Marvellous. Right, puppies, puppies, puppies. Where did you get yourself? Oh, they were right here. Oh, have they not spawned in this time? Oh, that's less good. That's... Right. Well, that didn't work out. Right, well, in that case, I need to... Excuse me. In that case, I just need to, yeah, find my way to, yeah, water as fast as possible. Fastest way to do that will be to just head, yeah, if I just head in a northwest direction, I'll be able to stay away from the lakefront, where I know there's some ghouls hanging around, and they might pose, well, not exactly a threat... to be honest. And... yeah, really could do with some food, actually. Oh, I didn't know how lucky I was when I found some random dogs. Okay. I don't see anything. This is... well, normally that would be good. Normally that would be really good. But on this occasion, it's kind of bad, actually. Right. Actually, this is a nice little picnic spot. Anybody left any... oh! Yes, they did. Right, okay. Got a little bit of food here. Enough to keep me going, potentially. Oh, yeah, minus 27. Great. Oh, even worse. Minus 18, and it'll make me thirstier. Right, well, wash that down with an entire bottle of wine, why don't ya? I am only just hanging on here. Yeah, this is starting to get out of control. Pork and beans. Pork and beans is good, but that also makes you thirsty, if I recall correctly. Okay, it'll do. It does for the time being. It keeps me outside of level 3 starvation. Yeah, you see, that one's actually not so bad. Food minus 72, but H2O way up. Way flipping up. Right, keep doing the wine. I need to get the weight down anyway, quite frankly. So, keep doing that. That will... it'll keep me going, damn it. I just need to find my way to Camp Golf and, oh... if McCarran is still occupied, Camp Golf is going to be... I mean, you know, that was one of the headquarters. There's no way in hell the NCR have given that up. New thought, I might need to start scavenging off the land here. Though admittedly, some of those... yeah, those cacti don't look fresh. Any chance there's any... no. Nothing to be picked off there. Unfortunately, the Wasteland's abundance is kinda gone, really. Oh, I think I've just run into something. I've just run into... Oh, hello! Right, there's some NCR troopers around. Armed with service rifles and whatnot. Okay. This new armor is not helping that much. I'm going to need to be very careful around here. I see them. There's like 4 of them over there. Okay. That's too much for me to take. I mean, any individual one of these I can snipe off. Sure, no problem. My weapon's not silenced. They're presumably going to hear that, right? If I just take a pot shot at you, one of the rest of you is going to try and come in and take me out, surely. That's... Oh. Someone else is firing at something, by the way. Okay, intriguing. Right, well, I can take her head clean off. Fine. But I'm going to assume that someone straight after that's going to realise something's up, right? And then you just ducked at the wrong moment. And then anytime you're ready... Right, you're dead. Probably best we go over to... And also I've leveled up, but I'm also being shot at. Right, okay. Probably best to just back off behind some rocks for the time being. Let the situation calm down slightly. See how this all goes. In fact, screw it. Loop round to the lakefront by cutting down this way. Let them calm down, lose me a little bit. That was a big waste of ammo, we'll see. In all fairness, I'm probably about to die. So, it probably doesn't matter hugely. We'll probably have a chance to do that a little bit better down the line. Or maybe there's just a better approach than just trying to, you know, just chop your way straight through bloody... Oh. Watchtowers? Okay. This might be about as good as it gets. Gotcha. Oh, and over to level 4. Great. What do I need as an absolute priority? Let me have a think here. Let me have a flipping think. In all fairness, guns hitting exactly 65. I could deal with that, because plenty of guns have a 65 requirement. Yeah, screw it. I mean, I'm about to die anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. And, oh, I wouldn't mind burden to bear for another £10 of gear. That'd be nice. Interesting that basically no new perks have actually become available at all. In fact, what actually just seems to be the case here is, yeah, every single perk is just locked behind a special or skill requirement. Not a single perk seems to actually have a level requirement at all. Now, this is interesting. Old World Gourmet. So, yeah, I actually gain health from booze. It's a shame that's not actually, yeah, additional hunger. That would be better. It's pretty much down to action boy or burden to bear. £10 of gear. Though alternatively, rather than burden to bear, I could also just specialise and take +1 strength. That'd be +5, I think. Yeah, that's +5. +5, but also I'd gain the benefits of strength in the form of additional damage to melee weapons with a super sledge. It's not huge, but yeah, strength does affect damage in New Vegas. Interesting. Actually, bloody mess. 5% just flat on the top of everything. Lose 200 points of sanity. I do so much booze, that's a bargain. Done. And we'll just also snipe you off too. Okay, kind of out of ammo for that rifle at this point. Still, this could be a better approach than trying to go along the road. Possibly going along the road as I was just doing. Bad idea. Didn't go desperately well. There's also revolver training, where, yeah, I increase critical chances with the revolver and all of that business. My question is, oh, bloody hell. There are a lot of flipping NCR, as it turns out. And this is no. Okay. We need to find the right approach, because bear in mind, Lake Las Vegas is over... It's over there. It's to the left of those camps. If we just follow the line down here, this isn't working. No. Okay, come on. Finish me off, please. Go on. There you go. This armor is not making quite the amazing... Oh, wait, hang on. No, it's not. It's... I swear this is bigger than it used to be. I swear this is bigger. Now, this is actually quite interesting. If, in fact, it would appear that Lake Las Vegas is bigger than it used to be, could I potentially just work around the NCR? I mean, it looks like that's water. That's water right there glimmering. Some guards over there. Some guards over here. If I just basically just walk slightly to the left of where I started, and just head down to the lake and just have a good old drink, potentially can I just get away with this? Yeah, especially if I just stick over here. The crest of the hill will protect me. Yeah, the Gulf Reservoir. Then I can just sneak down over here. And then just basically, yeah. I can, oh, there's... Are you guys going to be dicks about me wanting a flipping drink? Is that what's about to happen here? Guys, seriously, there's plenty of water. There's plenty of water for all of us to share. And then, oh. Okay. Yeah, they're going to be dicks about this. They're going to be massive dicks. Oh, I'm sorry, you've got the only source of pure drinking water in the Mojave, so you're going to protect it? Well, lardy flipping dar. Let's just check, is it actually pure? It's probably not. Oh, hang on, can I actually get to the... Oh my goodness, it's actually pure. It's actually flipping pure. And you guys don't seem to have... Let's just go. Go. Okay, this has been a really, really big victory for me. Okay, this has been a massive victory for Team Doc Mitchell. I've just reset my first to 0, and now I can get the hell out of here. Right, Camp Golf, not a good place to be. Alright, definitely work around that. Don't try and force my way in. Not yet, I don't have the ammo. Oh, look at that. Water back down to, well, it was 0, it's already back up to 7. It gets up fast. Food is a big problem. Food is a massive problem. And sleep's going to start being one as time goes by. Okay, we've reset water for the time being, and I've got some purified water. This is what I wanted. Next up, I need to find something to eat. So, probably just skirt around the outside of Camp Golf, and there we go. Yeah, back away. Leave the NCRB for now. Alright, I do not need trouble with any of those bastards. If we just head west from here, we should be heading pretty much towards the main outskirts of Vegas proper. In fact, where will this bring me exactly? I'm a little bit further south than I would have actually guessed then. Yeah, I'm not too far from the 188 overpass. Now that's Ghoul territory. And then as we head over here, we get into Deathclaw territory. But if I return to where I actually, yeah, my very first time I was just experimenting and learning things, around here, there's a bit of space around here where there's some ants. Now, ants don't make good eating, to be honest, but they're doing a pinch, some ant meat. That would get the hunger down, at least. What else do I know about this area? I've seen some dogs on the wandering about, but honestly, I've not seen much at all. Or I could just head straight south from here, return to the 188, and head south. Oh. Yeah. The lake bed. Potentially ants. Potentially Vault 11. Helios 1's probably still held by the NCR, possibly. I'm not sure. And then, yeah. Then there's actually a cluster of towns not too far from each other. We've got, yeah, Nelson and Novak. There's got to be some food there. That seems like not a bad idea, actually, sure. Before I head over there, though, I should probably try and scout out the NCR a little bit. Try and figure out where the patrols are. Just in case I need to, you know, avoid them in future. Which I probably do. And yeah, I see you down there. And at this point, me and the NCR can pretty easily kill each other. Alright, they can absolutely slaughter me. But with the police pistol, with my rifle, and with my super sledge, for once, I feel like I've actually got a decent loadout. Which is nice. Which is very, very nice indeed. Okay. Heading out over here, and there is the railway. And yeah, that just leads back to the area we've already been to. What's that marker? Is that just... I think that's just a really random little shack. And that... Yeah, there's the 188. Fine. I've got to speed this up, by the way, because I need to find some form of actual, you know, food. And I know I'm not finding it at the 188 because I've already ransacked the 188. This is... Yeah, this is just one of the really tiny little New Vegas locations. It doesn't do much. It's just a random shack of some description. What do we have around here? But then again, this particular thing doesn't ring a bell. Okay. Let's just check for food, see if I can scavenge anything at the bare minimum. Healing powder, not the worst thing in the world, not really what I needed, to be honest. And here we are. Not exactly home sweet home, but, you know, something not a million miles off it. That tribal down there, quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned... Oh. Right. That's... Oh, yeah, that was you. That was you over there. Some people speculating this is actually supposed to be Veronica, by the way. I'm not convinced by that, and we can't exactly check because I kind of destroyed her face, but it didn't sound like her to me. And some people were mentioning that even though sometimes, yeah, she does actually say Brotherhood voice lines, apparently that's reported officially as a bug, so possibly they were reusing the person who was, like, assigned to Veronica's position, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's supposed to be Veronica. There was a bit of debate down in the comments about that, I did see, yes. You know, it's a real shame we can't just eat these ghouls. That would be very... I mean, there's fire right there! I mean, I'm sure we could find a way to make this happen. And what do we have over here? I see a person with a Brahmin. Angry person with... Oh, hang on. Angry person with Brahmin, not worst thing in worlds. Because an angry person with a Brahmin is still a person with a Brahmin. And the thing about Brahmins is they are tasty. Brahmins are really tasty, in fact. Down you go. Thank you. And I'm going to feel bad about that for a second. Then I'll just do some vodka. Then I'll feel fine about it afterwards. So... Brahmin just comes to a stop. Just check there's no sign of bodyguards. Fine. Crack out my giant hammer in that case. And just, you just stay still for a second. Stay still, stay still, stay still, stay still, stay still. No, don't turn to face me. Don't turn to face me. Don't look. Don't. There you go. I'm just going to finish you off. There you go. Right. So you're nice and dead. How much meat did you? Just one. You know what? Just one will do. What did you have on you, by the way? Ooh, a silencer. Lardy flipping dar. And, ooh, Brahmin steak. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. That's food. That's good food right there, in fact. Right. Repair that 10mm pistol. Mod it. Add a silencer. How much ammo? Oh, this thing's got plenty of ammo. I should probably have this thing hotkeyed. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's nice stuff. And I should probably also eat the Brahmin steak. Minus 93. That will... It'll keep me going. It'll keep me going until I can find some more. I tell you what, we're moving in the right direction here. We're moving in the right direction. Right. Keep it calm for the moment. We're approaching the lake bed. And the question is, what's going on at Vault 11? And also at the substation. And also at Nelson. And also at Novak. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'd say that's enough for now. We have managed to find and kill the courier, who, I'm going to be honest, was, yeah, a little bit more squishy than I was expecting, because I'm not in a position to take out NCR camps yet, but apparently I can take out the courier himself, the person who took out whole NCR camps and then left out the bodies to just spell out a message for his own amusement, but apparently, like, I just took him out with 2 shots to the head, so... I'm going to be honest, that feels a bit anticlimactic. He really feels like he should be tough enough to be like an endgame boss, but what have you, I guess. And that leaves Doc Mitchell in, yeah, a surprisingly decent position. I've got myself some good armor. I've got myself a massive backpack. I've got myself a good selection of guns here. And yeah, opportunities await. Inside the lake bed, inside vaults, inside substations, inside Novak, and oh, the wine's worn off, by the way. Oh dear, my alcoholism is slightly getting out of control here. And yeah, there's actually a campfire by the sign over there. I can cook that Brahmin meat at. That'd be good too. So, we will continue the adventures of Doc Mitchell, the insane courier-killing alcoholic, next week, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. This has been Fallout New Vegas Dust. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We've all learnt a valuable lesson here. When people have the zombie plague, don't allow them into confined spaces with you. We should just actually, like, use cannons. Do we have cannons? Use the cannons. Oh, they've got a big hammer. That's what the noise is. And a pirate's just rammed them. Okay, I think we're in a traffic jam on the sea.